Welcome back to another episode of This Week in JetNation. I'm Courtney Aurillo. We can all let go of that breath now. Although we held it a little longer than we'd like due to overtime, the Jets have beat Tom Brady and the Patriots. We saw some improvement with turnovers on the defense, which, by the way, did anyone else notice the defensive line came out of the tunnel and was introduced as a unit rather than individually? I thought that was a great idea. Antonio Allen picked off Brady and returned it for a touchdown and really changed the game. Mo Wilkerson does what he does best, and he strip-sacked Brady. He now has 6 sacks on the year. Pro Bowl, anyone? Brady was sacked 3 other times. 3 other times, it feels so good saying that, by Quentin Coples, Calvin Pace, and Damon Snacks Harrison, whose sack dance was quite impressive. Or is it a snack dance? The most impressive stat for the Jets, though, the Jets defense, that is that Tom Brady completed less than 50% of his completions in both of his games against the Jets this year. That will certainly have Tommy scratching his hair plugs. The newly signed Josh Cribbs was another smart move. The versatile Cribbs jumped right into the action. He also returned punts, saw time at wide receiver, and ran the Wildcat. Not bad for a guy who just got here. Wayne Corbett was the honorary captain on the day, and it was Jeremy Curley who did his best Corbett impression with 8 receptions for 97 yards. Curley was impressive on third down, something that Wayne Corbett was also known for. Geno threw 2 picks, but he hung in there, and he made a statement by throwing deep balls that were excellently placed. He also moved us down the field, racked up some rushing yards himself, and showed a ton of heart running the ball into the end zone. Speaking of rushing, Chris Ivory ran for 104 yards, playing most of the 60 minutes on the field in place of Bilal Powell. Powell was active, but is still recovering from his shoulder injury against the Steelers. And of course, in the end, the Jets had everyone yelling, "Folk yeah," as he was granted a second chance at a field goal for the win. We all know what happened next. The missed field goal, the 15-yard penalty against the Patriots because Chris Jones pushed his teammate Will Svitek, which I probably messed up his name, from behind. A ref caught this and called the penalty, resulting in a much closer second attempt for field goal. The rule that a player could not push another player was implemented earlier this year. Bill Belichick, however, didn't look happy when the refs explained the call to him. Overall, a win is a win. Only this one feels a little bit better than the rest. Next Sunday, we play the 5-2 Bengals in Cincinnati. This will be a tough one, and remember, as I said last week, they also beat the Patriots. The Bengals have 18 sacks on the season, and they are going to put pressure on Geno for sure. Be sure to check out our game preview and players to watch on JetNation.com later in the week as we break down all the action. Can the Jets take another step in the right direction? A win over the Bengals would be a very big statement, but for now, I'm still enjoying the win over the Pats. Who cares about the 24-hour rule in this case? In other words, let's go Jets.